Barry Ferguson. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and today we're going to discuss the path that Barry Ferguson needs to take to get the Rangers job. And in the background, that is the satisfying noise of a dog drinking water. How great's that? How great's that? But Big Barry, right? What does he need to do? I'll be brutally honest, guys, I don't really want Barry Ferguson getting the Rangers job. I wouldn't mind him as, like, in the background, but he was already in the background, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He was already as an ambassador. And it's not like that was doing an awful lot for us. I have to be brutally honest. At the end of the day, what the hell, brother? What the hell's that? Jake, put that down. Jake, what are you doing? Put in the fucking decrepit ass tennis balls, son. I was like, what the hell was that? What the hell's going on there? Out in the wild, Bear Grylls. See the weather recently, folks? See if you actually look outside and there's just no clouds, it's great. It's a shame it's not the summer, because it'd be, I'd say it'd be hitting like 30 or something. It's like, what, 18 today or something? Anyway, yeah, Barry, right. Domestically, it's gone, you know. I was hinting at the fact that he would need to win every game. So after the Celtic one, which of course he won, but I mean, obviously we've lost to Motherwell, we've lost to what do you call it, Hibs. I mean, Hibs just getting beat, man. Not even smash and grabs. It would be, if we're being honest, like, the smash and grabs are coming from Rangers. You know, that 4-3 game against Dundee, we did not deserve to win that game in the absolute slightest. You know, it's like there's just been like a real sense of identity with a Barry Ferguson Rangers team. And I mean, again, half the time he comes out and he says they're not listening to what I'm saying. So, you know, as bad as some of the managers have been, Beale, Clement, you know, it's a Rangers players thing. I mean, Barry Ferguson literally came out and said they're not Rangers players. When the guy's coming out and turning around and saying that, can we honestly expect anything different than what we're getting? Now here, see on Thursday, might get something different, might get what we've got in the Europa League all season, which is good performances, even in defeats and, you know, draws and things like that. But domestically, man, what can Barry do? I'm sick of saying it, but what he's got to do is win every game. And with that would be the return of, home wins at Ibrox. But I'm sick of it. You know, I think for one thing Barry's got to do is just drop the dross. You know what I mean? Like, Butland, Dessers, especially those two, right? I mean, I've fired Tav in with those two as well, but we have to be honest, guys. Tav has overseen so much shit at Rangers, and it's been more shit than good, we have to be honest. You know what I mean? Yeah, title 55, it was utterly fantastic in the moment. You know, that Europa League run was great. Didn't win it, like, and that's not really down to Tav. He played his part and then some. But reality is, the guy's not got much to show for his Rangers career. 3 trophies. There's guys at St Johnstone that will have the same. And that's the damning indictment, isn't it, at the end of the day? So, it really needs to be sorted out, and there's a lot of other players in that team. And I mean, there's only so much a guy can do, managerial-wise, you know what I mean? Like, and that's not me, it's the same with Clement and Beale and Ferguson, right? And whoever else takes the job next. It's like, you can fire the players up as much as you want, but see when they go out in that pitch and their arse absolutely folds, you know what I mean? And for like every game you lose, like the first half an hour of the match, you're always going to be playing catch up. Like, you know what I mean? That's just the simple way it goes. Like, look at the state of it. You know what I mean? See, Hibs. I mean, how many games? Yeah, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me. I've literally got a dog's water bottle in front of me, right? But how many games this season have Rangers been trailing, right? It honestly, to me, it must be like a record amount. Jake, your heavy breathing's bloody pretty loud, son, isn't it? Time to get you home and sort it out with a treat, I think. You've tanned all your water. There's more water for Jake, isn't there? There's more water for the big man. Right, Jake, let's go. Get your lead. I've got his lead. Keeping it raw with Fog Football. What was I even banging on about? Yeah, like, how many games have we been 2-0 down in? It's like, Or just 1-0 down. It's an insane amount, man. Like, I'm trying to even think of games where we have been, like, 1-0 down. Honestly, see, how many games have we been, like, getting beaten, came back in? I mean, I guess it has been a few with the Kelly and the Dundee games, but it's been so... I don't even know what to make of this season, man. I don't. I couldn't have imagined it going worse than what it did. Like, yeah, I didn't predict this to win a league, right? I didn't. I mean, I accept that the league was done. More people should have. You know what I mean? Some people try and spin that on me. Oh, it's fans like you that why would the players don't turn up? Fucking back them every week. Like some sick fetish. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of people that backed us to win the league, it's like... The players don't even back themselves, man. You know for a balls... See next season, right? See, unless we have the greatest transfer window of all time and Celtic lose like half their players, how can you realistically back us to win the league? You know what I mean? And that's a sad fucking indictment. Look at the amount of points they've lost. You know what I mean? In 2025, we should be right on their arse. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we should be 10 clear. They have been... The Celtic fans all say this. They've been fucking shite in 2025. You know what I mean? Hibs are the informed team. Hibs are the informed team. Celtic have picked up 11 at the last 24 points away from home. You know what I mean? That's pish. Like, see if we were close with them. See if Rangers were... Brendan Rodgers would be under all kinds of pressure. But see, because we're fucking nowhere near them. You know what I mean? All you got to look at is the 2 home games under Barry in the league. See if you won 2 of them, we'd be 7 points behind. And 7 points with 6 games to go. It's doable, especially because you play them at Ibrox. That leaves you with 4 points. I'm telling you, the pressure would be absolutely... It would be way more on than what it is right now. It's pathetic, man. You know what I mean? Despite how shite this season's is, all we need it to do is like win the last couple of home games in the league and be right there. Someone even said the St Mirren game. Yeah, so St Mirren, Motherwell, and Hibs. If you won all 3, then you'd be 4 points behind. Yeah, Hibs, Bucks, maybes, folks. I know, I get it, but they're 3 games at Rangers Football Club. There is no ifs and buts. You need to be winning them. That should be absolutes. Hibs, I can accept, right? Because Hibs are in really good form, and I mean, Hibs have beat Celtic. Hibs are, I mean, they're literally like 16 games undefeated. You know what I mean? Like, and I've praised them here on this channel. What Hibs have done, and you know, I think was it Pie and Bovril on Twitter turned around and said like, if Hibs had started better, they'd have a chance a second. And you know, it is ifs and buts, but it's a genuine case. Like, I mean, if you combine Aberdeen's start with Hibs' like, you know, recent run, you're probably looking at a team that's that's it. I mean, they must be near enough winning the league. If not, and someone commented like, yeah, but if everyone pits on lap 1 tomorrow, Lance Stroll might win the race. And it's like, yeah, but I was at the Japanese Grand Prix, but it's like, it's not as crazy as that. Like, Lance Stroll in the Grand Prix would be like fucking East Stirling winning the quad. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't be going that crazy, player. You know what I mean? You can't be. But right, well, so yeah, Barry. So domestically, I mean, he's got to win the rest of the games anyway. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that has to be the goal, the end goal anyway. It's regardless of us discussing it or debating it, that has to be done. I mean, if losing one more of them, is that going to hinder him getting the job? I mean, it probably would slightly, but to me it boils down to the Europa League, right? If Rangers won the Europa League but we lost like every remaining league game, albeit that would probably make us third due to Hibs' form, like, would that bother anybody? I mean, I'd take losing every league game right now if it meant winning the Europa League, but the problem is that's not going to happen. And now we're probably going to go against Bilbao, we have to be honest. But again, it would be harsh if we did win the Europa League and didn't give him the job. But no, we've got to remember, guys, the league's the bread and butter. As great as the Europa League would be, and it would get us that Champions League money, we need to give that to a manager that's going to be capable of rebuilding us and taking us to the next level, not Barry. And as harsh as it may sound, I just don't see Barry Ferguson taking us to the next level. You know what I mean? Like, could he improve us? Yeah. Could he get Rangers men in? Yeah, but I don't think it's the top guy. He's the guy for us. There hasn't been, like, the improvement's just not been there. Like, there's games we've absolutely won that we wouldn't have under Clement, but in the grand scheme of things, the same problems lie. And you say what you want, you know, Beale and Clement, despite all their problems, what did they do when they came in? We did have that bounce. We haven't had a bounce under Ferguson. You know what I mean? It's been very, very, very up and down. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, just look back at like Clement and Beale. I think like their first, we were like undefeated with both of them, like their first 16 games or something, weren't we? Something crazy like that. So it's not a crazy hypothetical here, man. At the end of the day, come on, Jake, go, come on. So yeah, cool action scene and all that good stuff. So leave your thoughts down below, and peace.